There's even going to be a surprise at the end.
Friend, hey, what should I be planting in my garden right now?
Me.
Friend, wait, have you done a video about it?
Me. No, but I can. Hi, my name is Angela. I am an urban farmer in the Cincinnati, Ohio area, and if you're new around here, this is Angela's Seeds to Suppers. I am very passionate about teaching people to grow as much food as they can in small spaces. In fact, I often say I believe everyone can grow something somewhere. I'm going to give you a little spring update. This by no means is it all inclusive, but this is what's going on the urban farm in Grow Zone 6B right now. We have our rhubarb coming up and lots of peach blossoms. In fact, I was out here trying to get this cut from going over my neighbor's fence because fruit was dropping in her yard last year. I obviously didn't get to a couple of branches and they are loaded with blooms. So don't know how that's going to play out, but right now I don't want to cut them because it's blooming and the bees are loving it. So I have a lot of raised beds, various sizes, shapes, various companies. Onions are looking good. In fact, I need to get out here and start pulling away. Actually, you know what? I think these are garlic. Do I have a tag in here? Yeah, those were volunteer garlic. Never mind. But I need to come through. These are radishes, so you can go ahead and get your radishes planted. And some of them are too high up. See that? I need to come and work on these and get, because that little red is where your root ball is supposed to be growing. You do not want that above ground. I evidently did not plant my seed deep enough. Okay, that goes on the list. List of to-do things. As long as you don't break the root, in my experience, been okay. I need to come back and thin these out. So anyway, I'll do all of that. Sometimes I have to move some because I have them too close together. It just happens. I'm having to rebuild my strawberry inventory. I lost a lot of plants in 2025. Yeah, that was just last year. Kind of at the rebuilding phase again. What have I got going on with this gray hair? I do not know where that came from, but man, it is getting long. The red and black currants are gonna be blooming soon, I think. Yep, I see the little flowers in there. Our weather has been so wonky. The baby bok choy looks like it's doing okay. Probably need to get some neem oil on it soon though. I put some spinach in and then we had terribly high temperature last Sunday. Look, none of that spinach survived. I do have a cauliflower in there. I'm gonna have to restart the spinach. Black tire, 89-degree heat, end of March. Yeah, they didn't stand a chance. More rhubarb, just transplanted another one over here. The mint is starting to come back. Volunteer leaf lettuce looking really good. Onion in here. Got to start straightening those out. We've got some spinach here. See, that's the difference between the black tire and the galvanized raised bed. This spinach did fine. There is one broccoli and then more bok choy. Walking onion and an onion that I evidently missed a few years ago, and now I get green onion here every year. I never remove volunteer things because you never know what you're gonna get. Radishes on the porch. Just got my tiny bok choy in here today, and yes, it's very close together, but they literally get about this big. That's it. Still have some winter sowing that needs sorted out here. Several different things. This is oak leaf lettuce. Durat carrots, actually need to really get those in. Collards that did not fare well after the cold temps. We literally dropped 50 degrees from Sunday to Monday. Yarrow. Bergamot, never grown that before. Don't remember what that is, but it looks like carrot. And this one I don't think is marked, but I'm pretty sure it is chamomile. And this one is Good question. I don't know. Surprise! This vertical grower, I've got more onion and a curly kale. I could probably remove that, but I don't know. It's supposed to get hot tomorrow, so this will help because this is a black container again. My bachelor buttons, at least these, totally destroyed because of the heat, I'm assuming. And then inside here we have some carrot and more onion. Very teeny tiny spinaches in there. Those were winter sowed. Celery's not looking too shabby, looking pretty good. Looks like it needs fertilized, and there's more bachelor buttons that didn't make it. You can't even see them because they're so shriveled up. One more vertical bed. Got some leaf lettuce, varying sizes in here, more spinach, and red Russian kale. Kale usually does really good in this vertical planter. This is more leaf lettuce. And then under here, we have some cabbages, some mammoth dill, and a few rainbow chard right here in the front. Oh, there's some rainbow chard in that vertical grower too. Aside from that, I've planted some peonies after pulling out a rose bush, video to come soon, and a big long project on the side of the house that is just going to be a big, beautiful flower bed, hopefully. And that's it for right now. If you like content like this, or you want to follow along and see how everything goes this year, the good, the bad, and the ugly, then you're going to want to like this video and hit subscribe or follow, depending upon where you are located in the internet world right at the moment. And come back and see us. I'd also love to hear down in the comments, what are you growing at your place? Oh wait, one more thing. A whole bunch of leeks that I was just kind of experimenting with. I had so many leeks last year, really could not use them all. And I'd had some over winter and come back volunteer the year I took a sabbatical because of knee replacements. So just kind of left them to do their thing. Some of them don't look so hot, and some of them look really great. So we'll just see what we get out of here. Basically, I'm not going to have to buy any onion now for a while because I can just start harvesting those whenever we want, that or green onion. And, you know, we don't have to have regular onion if we have those. So, see you again soon.